Welcome, friends. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is Kendi K all day. Welcome to Shop Talk. This is our Sunday sunrise edition of Shop Talk. This is our virtual content creator makerspace. I'm super excited to have you joining us today. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, we made it. It's a new week. It's a beautiful morning. I hope you're having a great day as well. Thank you for joining me for this special sunrise edition of Shop Talk. This is our virtual content creator makerspace. Welcome, friends. Welcome. This is also part 3 of our 3-part series on how, and friends, I'm just days away from 50. So I think that's okay to go ahead and put 50 on the title so that I don't have to change it. Y'all, 50 and monetized in the past 6 months. It's because I only started with about 260 subscribers. And knowing that according to the YouTube partner program, in order to be eligible for the partner program, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days based on your long format content and your live streams. And so with about 260 subscribers, I was able to fully monetize my channel in the past 6 months. And this is part 3 of the 3-part series. Make sure that you watch the entire series. If this is your first time joining us, I want to say thank you. Thank you and good day to you, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. And if you are catching this on replay, we appreciate you joining us. I love to have folks down in the live stream, and we intentionally record every episode of Shop Talk live and in full color so that it can be a creator maker space. So we are the collective of content creators. They're already chatting it up down there in the chat. You all go ahead and begin to connect by sharing your channel links out with each other. You're welcome to do that. And if I were you, a pro tip, continue to do that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to stop the presses right now. And Kendi K is going to get down in that chat with her friends so that I can connect as well. Welcome, friends. Welcome. This is Kendi K all day. Feel free, friends. Feel free. I see so many joining us in the chat, and I'm so happy that you are wanting to join me in the chat. If you'd like to co-host this stream with me, feel free to do that as well. And friends, make sure that you check out the poll because that's going to drive the discussion topics for the next few episodes of Shop Talk. And I always use the comments and the discussions that happen during every episode of Shop Talk. I always use those things to drive our conversations and determine what we're going to talk about as we just talk shop. That's what we do here for Shop Talk. We talk shop. Today, we're looking at part 3, the final episode. We've been talking about my monetization journey over the last few episodes of Shop Talk, and this is the last final episode of that. And we started the month of September. We called it a September to remember because, and it was, in fact, for me, because not only did I, over the past 6 months, become a fully monetized channel in the month of September, Kendi K received her second YouTube check. And now the first check, y'all, it was just a few pennies because I'll just share that little pro tip with you. They're going to do a very, very small deposit, less than $1, so that we know and they know that we have the correct accounts set up for your direct deposit and all of those good things. So you'll receive a very small check. But Kendi K did receive her first YouTube check based on the revenue that I had generated from the long format videos and the live streams in my content. And I leave out the shorts because y'all, 23 cents was the generated revenue for 1 month. as a content creator. Exactly. And I will say that the revenue that I received in September was just for a partial month as a monetized content creator. And so I will receive a YouTube check in October. That thing is for sure. And it should be for a full month, 30 days as a content creator. Yes. So keep those things in mind. I continue to share out because I'm a new content creator and I'm still a small content creator, though now fully monetized. September was a September to remember for Kendi K all day, because Kendi K also had her first brand deal. And I can't talk too much about it right now, but you are going to know everything about it in just a few short weeks. Friends, I'm super excited about it. Thank you all for rocking and riding with me. Continue to support the channel, and I will continue to support you as well. That's what we do here, y'all. We are the collective of content creators. We're here to talk shop, and we're going to look at the analytics. We're going to look at the data. And at this moment, friends, that is what I'm doing as a content creator. I am using the free data and the data analytics that is available to me through YouTube Studio for my channel. And I encourage you to do the same. So we're going to take a good look at my data, and we're going to analyze that data, and we're going to use that data to drive our decisions, my decisions about my channel. And we're going to just talk shop. I hope to help you understand the data a little bit better. And if you need more help than that, check out my previous episode of Shop Talk. It's called the ABCs. It is Analytics Basics for Content Creators. Look for that title, ABCs. Analytics Basics for Content Creators. It's an episode of Shop Talk too. Y'all, we're up to actually 36 episodes. This is the 36th episode of Shop Talk. And thank you all for joining us. Hello there, Rhonda Hensley. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is a Kendi K all day. We want to welcome in Rhonda. And I see Lala, the High Vibe Coach, is joining us. Welcome, Lala. Melinda G, welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Melinda G, what you did, how you zhuzhed up your home for fall, deep cleaning and washing down walls. Melinda G, you were doing that. And I love the music, the vibe. I love the dog, all of those things. Thank you, Melinda G. Melinda G has hit these YouTube streets and is at a good pace. Yes. So y'all check out Melinda G, Kendi K. Subscribe. I've been a subscriber. Ask Melinda G. And I encourage you to check out the channel. And if you like the content, you already know what to do. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is Kendi K all day. Yeah, I'm super excited to have everyone convening with us for this sunrise edition of Shop Talk. If you'd like to join the panel with me and co-host the stream, and you even have the opportunity to go ahead and open up a duplicate stream on your channel that you own the rights to, because I am allowing you to do that. And any watch hours that are gained by people entering the stream through your doorway, through your front door, will be yours and will remain yours. Y'all, there is no fear of that. I'm going to do an actual episode on that because there has been some talk, but it is inaccurate. Just know that. Kendi K does not do unethical practices or practices that would put my content and my channel in jeopardy. Absolutely not. And then when I heard some of the conversations and some of the chatter, Kendi K went straight to the source. I contacted the YouTube Partner Program, and at first I was working with AI, and then I requested to speak to a human, and guess what? They responded. Why? Because I'm a fully monetized content creator. And so people who might be doing some of that chatter may or may not be a fully monetized content creator like myself, but Kendi K has the transcripts from the conversation to prove it. And so there's no fear of that, of anything at all. It is absolutely legitimate. And there is no threat of copyright. None of that is true. And I'll be doing an upcoming segment on that as well. Collaboration. YouTube has always supported collaborations. And we're also going to talk about the new collaboration feature. So I've got a couple of episodes in mind for this week's. We do 3 live streamed episodes a week for Shop Talk. And nothing has changed with that either. So look forward to that. But I always base the episodes on what folks in the chat, content creators, share with me through the chat. And when they come up on stage and help me to host this stream. Can you all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear my voice. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear my voice. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Just making sure. I appreciate the prompt response. Check 1, mic check 1, mic check 2. Yes, welcome in. Thank you so much. And I was just making sure that we welcomed everybody in as the Content Creator Collective. We see moderating for us today is Monique Poe. Thank you so much. Kyle Vlogs is here with us. Welcome. Check out Kyle Vlogs. As a content creator, welcome in, friend. Tips to take. Where is that fish? Oh my goodness, y'all. Where were y'all at? Tips Take and I, we were having a good old fish fry this morning, a few hours ago, y'all. We had a good fish fry and a good chat and some good laughs too. Y'all, we let the good times roll. It's Kendi K and Kendi K's crew. Yes, you want to check out that live stream. It wasn't a long live stream, but some cooking went down. Yes, thank you, Tips Take, for joining me. Y'all check out Tips Take if you haven't already. I've leaned in and Kendi K hit subscribe. Y'all check out the content. We are the collective, and JC Calamity Jane, y'all will be joining us for the next episode. The next episode dropping this week for Coffee and Conversations will feature this content creator, JC Calamity Jane. Y'all, please preview the channel before Coffee and Conversations. I guarantee you're going to love it. 10 out of 10, Kendi K highly recommends. That's why I hit subscribe. Thank you so much. Gemini Diva also moderating this stream for us, and a content creator herself. Y'all, I want to thank you, Gemini Diva, for being the first and the inaugural member of Kendi K's crew. And that's crew with a K, and we let the good times roll. Speaking of which, I don't want to forget, y'all, mark your calendar, save the date. October 18th is Kendi K's birthday bash. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. We're going to party like it's my birthday. Fix them up, party like it's my birthday. Now, we're going to hold the Bacardi because I don't want the carbs, but it's my birthday. October 18th, y'all join me for the birthday bash. Y'all, lots of shenanigans, lots of fun, lots of prizes, and we're going to do our crew member with a K. Kendi K's crew. The prize will be going down during the birthday bash. So join us for that. Monique Poe is in the building, and there is our friend Claire, other moderator for us. Thank you all so much. This is Kendi K all day. And Nightbot is even showing his face because, this was what we do. This is why Shop Talk was birthed, so that we can collaborate, connect, learn a little bit, and grow as content creators. And so, friends, I want to go right back and let's get this party train going. Yes, thank you, Kyle. Let me make sure I have my buddy up here. Kyle is my good buddy in these YouTube streets as a content creator. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Kyle. I appreciate you. Want to make sure you join me on October the 18th for the birthday bash. Candy K is turning 50 in October. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, Monique Poe's son is turning 23. Monique, you look so young, friend. That's what they tell me too, Monique. That's what they tell me too. Y'all check out Monique Poe. She's got some new content, a beautiful basket. I keep thinking about that basket, Mo. That was a beautiful basket. Check out her content, and she's bringing good deals. So she finds the deals in these real streets for you, and she shares with you where you can get the things you want at a deep, deep discount, closeout, and clearance prices. Yes, yes. Claire says, I'm looking forward to October the 18th, and I am too. But y'all, let's get back to the meat of the matter. Y'all, use your QR code if you want to join Candy K's birthday brigade, particularly if you have a birthday in October. I need to hear from you. Point your camera, your cell phone towards this QR code so that you can join Candy K's birthday brigade. How do you get an interview on Coffee and Conversations, where Candy K interviews you about your life and your channel? You go ahead and point your camera towards this QR code. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Give me your information so that I can contact you. And friends, that is what I'm doing today, this Saturday. Not this Saturday, friends, this Sunday. This Sunday, after the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk, Candy K is going to church. And after church, Candy K is going to be right here with you, with myself and my laptop. And I'm going to be going through all the requests for interviews. Y'all, you want to get your interview in this month, because Candy K has got to make some decisions. Because what I'm trying to do at this moment as a fully monetized content creator is now I'm using the data to drive my decisions about my channel. And if it doesn't make dollars, then it just does not make sense for my channel. Yes, and I'm going to tiptoe away from those things that don't make dollars and don't make sense for my channel. Did y'all catch that? I said I'm going to tiptoe away from those things that don't make dollars and don't make sense for my channel based on the data. And so, y'all, I'm honestly evaluating. Do I continue to use StreamYard, considering how many folks have joined me as co-hosts? We've done this for a few months, and I always want co-hosts, and if it's worth the money, if it's worth my good hard-earned dollars, then I'm going to continue the practice. But if it doesn't, there are more ways to collaborate and grow, because there's still a significant value to small and new content creators when you sit down with an interview with Candy K all day for Coffee and Conversations. Y'all, I want to send a special thank you out to all of those viewers who joined me yesterday for the latest episode of Coffee and Conversations featuring Mary's life journey. Y'all, what a great opportunity. You saw the folks that came through, rolled through, and better yet, y'all, they stayed on that stream for the better of 2 hours. And it was just amazing by all accounts. It was a good time, because that's what we do over here, y'all. We just let the good times roll. But let's get on down. Let's look at the data. I hope y'all, excuse me. What it wasn't any fish bones, because we were Y'all have to check out the Candy K's After Dark that I did literally after dark in the wee hours of this morning. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. And if it only makes sense, as in just a few cents, Candy K is going to tiptoe away from those things in my kitten heels. Yes. So, y'all, let's take a look at the data. What is the data showing us? Here's what Candy K got up to in September that made it a September to remember. Well, as far as content, as you can see, Candy K pushed out quite a bit of content. I am super proud of that. It's nothing to laugh at. I'm pretty cool with that, because remember, Candy K is just a part-time content creator. I work full-time Monday through Friday. I've got a kid in college. I absolutely must at this moment. Y'all, thank you. What I see in the chat, I'm loving that, because I see people dropping their channel links. You're doing the right thing. You our networking and collaborating to grow your channel to and through full monetization. So here's what I did in September. Kind of use this as a gauge for your content creation process. Kendi K created 7 long format videos. So that's an average of about 2 videos a week. Okay. About 2 videos a week. But Kendi K traveled for work. Yeah, I told you I'm a full-time employee, right? And that is my first priority. And then my family comes next. And then for me, YouTube, right? Make sure you always mind the business that pays you, including your family, including your full-time job. And I am just a part-time content creator, but I still created 7 long format videos. And do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because that is what optimally they would like to attach long form. They want to attach the ads to your long format videos and your live streams, y'all. I just must tell you, I made 23 cents last month on my shorts. All of my almost 400 shorts put together generated just 23 cents total. 23 cents. So you keep on making the shorts if you want to. I'm just saying. But y'all check out. I've got at least 2 videos all about shorts. Check in the prior episodes of Shop Talk. Kendi K, how do I find the prior episodes of Shop Talk? Look in the description box of this episode of Shop Talk, and you will see the playlist for all episodes of Shop Talk. No worries here, friend. Kendi K has you covered. Has you covered. Absolutely. I see friends, y'all, we're over here just talking a shop and as content creators and figuring things out. Yes, JC Calamity Jane says, I'm trying to decide my content schedule as well. Me too, Kendi K as well. But one thing I know for sure, as just a part-time content creator, because I still work a full-time job, what I know to be true is I have to maximize my weekends. That's why you have the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk, because I do it, y'all, just to be quite honest with you. I do it as a Sunday Sunrise edition because I can do it, get it done before church. Y'all, I usually wake up about 5:36 in the morning. If I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm waking up late for the day. That's just me, because I'm a woman of a particular age. And that's just what I do. I've already spent time with the Lord and everything. And get dinner going. I haven't gotten dinner going just yet, but y'all join me. But truth be told, I will probably pop back on and do a quick live stream so that friends, y'all, create content. I try to create a lot of content on the weekends as a part-time content creator. But I will tell you this, you are less likely to see me on a Friday after work because y'all, Kendi K is a woman of a particular age. I'm just being honest here, friends. I'm a woman of a particular age. And y'all, I'm tired. By the end of the week, I'm tired. And Kendi K, I use that as an opportunity to connect with so many others who are locked into my content. And I try to make sure that I maintain being locked into their content as well. Y'all, you're going to get back what you put out into the world, especially in the YouTube streets. So, y'all, I just sit when I'm done with my workday on a Friday. Most days I'm just sitting there maxing and relaxing and enjoying YouTube. Yes, absolutely. So what I did do for the month of September, I did a total of 7 videos, 1 short. I hope y'all see that too. I'm moving on. I did 1 short. And you know why I did that 1 short? Because that short was generated for me by StreamYard, because I used StreamYard for every episode of Shop Talk. And it featured one of our fellow content creators, mom of 3. Yes. And that short got a lot of views. Right now, I think it has 200 and some odd views. And hey, it got views, and most importantly, it was able to talk a little bit about Shop Talk, so people would hopefully want to click because I connected it to a longer format video, and it got to feature one of our fellow content creators, mom of 3. And so, if you've seen that video, drop in the chat and that short. That is the one and only short that Kendi K posted and made public for the month of September. And Candy K, y'all, what did Candy K get up to? Some things in these YouTube streets. 32 live streams. I'm super proud of that, friends. 32 live streams. I believe that's a record number of live streams for Candy K all day. And 14 posts. 14 posts. So yeah, I'm super excited at the trajectory and how things are going. So it's okay. Live streams and long format videos, those are the meats. That's the protein in this sandwich. Just a little jokey joke. That is the protein in this thing. That is the thing that is going to really push your ability to generate ad revenue, is your long format videos and your live streams. So the longer the content is, the more they can attach ads to that. Yes. Yes. And y'all, thanks to you all being in my comments during my live streams and even during my premieres, even during the premieres. So a premiere is a live chat opportunity. It's a live chat opportunity. And y'all, we did those in October. And so I delved into something that as a content creator, as a new and still small content creator, friends, I had not been successful doing premieres, but during October, that is one of my October goals. As I turn 50, friends, I wanted to make sure I understand how to do the premieres. And so far, so good, y'all. We're 2 out of 2 because, y'all, I have done premieres and been chatting it up the whole time. And so have my viewers. And they never saw not a single one of my chats. Y'all, when I say I did not know how to do premieres, but I think we have turned a corner on that. So you're going to see more premieres of my long format content. Those are my videos. And you're going to see live streams this month. Why? Because that is where I can generate the revenue. Yes, the revenue is not generated from your shorts. Yeah. Some folks have shorts that have 10,000 views. My biggest short still to this day is my pound cake short. But friends, it generated 23 cents. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is Candy K all day. We're diving deep into the analytics for Candy K for the month of September because I'm using this data to help me decide what I want to have as my Gemini Diva has it right, my channel goals for October. Friends, so you're going to see more premieres. So check us out for those premieres. And one thing that I'm trying to do as I do those premieres, that's why you saw so many more posts. Doing community posts helps you to connect with your viewers. And hopefully you can convert more of your regular viewers into subscribers. So make sure you're doing community posts. Yes, it takes a few more minutes. And for a woman of a particular age like myself, sometimes it takes me 5 minutes to go ahead and create this stream if I'm going to do a live stream, and then another 5 minutes on top of that to create a post where I can give folks a link, the share link, so that they can click through the community post to join my live streams. Y'all, when I do that, what the data is showing me, when I do that, I end up with 3, sometimes 4 times more viewers in my live stream, chatting it up, interacting with my content. Y'all, if you are not pleased with the amount of traffic and the number of viewers who are participating in your live streamed content, add community posts. Do a community post. It really has increased the number of viewers and subscribers that I will have. But the meat of the matter is that anytime you do a live stream, friends, it's a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-1 because, friends, one, you get the viewers who actually attend the live stream with you. They're chatting it up. They're leaving lots of great comments. And let me go ahead and put the comments on the stage so that when folks watch this stream back in replay, It will go public again as soon as this stream ends. It does have to process through, I will say that. But when friends watch this on replay who could not catch it live while in the stream, friends, they will get the benefit of being able to see all of the good comments that you all were dropping throughout this stream. And so essentially you get a long format video and you get the live stream. All of this is stored under your live stream tab though. So check that out. And if you haven't been seeing the viewers that you wanted to see in your live streams, don't forget to send out a community post. Y'all, at the very least, right before you go live, go to your community post and say, we're live, join us. Yes, we're live, join us. Y'all, just, friends, imitation is the best form of flattery. Check out how I title some of my community posts when I'm just trying to communicate that we are live. I think this morning I said we're going to be live in 5 minutes. That means it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes for that post to get to your regular viewers. That's who receive your posts. Your subscribers and your regular viewers, even if they're not subscribers. If they have recently watched your content, they're going to see that community post on their YouTube feed when they open their device, their tablet, or their cell phone. And y'all, it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes for that to happen with the supercomputers that are, in fact, driving this machine called YouTube. And so, hey, by the time they click, we are loud, live, and in full color. Yes, yes. I will go ahead and I will make sure that I do. Thank you. I see interest on what are premieres. Premieres are live chats. And so if you don't have the bandwidth, if you're still like me, y'all, to tell you the truth, Kendi K is always nervous when I go live. I just am. And maybe that just makes me a nervous person. But truth be told, Kendi K talks for a living. So I don't know why, but I guess it's because I recognize that YouTube, y'all, is a global social media. And so not just folks in the United States, not just folks in the Pacific Northwest where I live, and not just folks in the South where I also have a home, but friends, it is a global social media. And what you put out into these YouTube streets, y'all, it is there. It is there until it is deleted. And so, yeah, so I think that's, it's just the massiveness of what these YouTube streets are. But y'all, it's been a super enjoyable ride. Have I learned some things? I learned 4 or 5 things or more every day that I've been on this YouTube journey. And I'm still on the journey and I'm still learning. But y'all, I think it's so helpful. It is so helpful to learn and discuss and talk shop about content creation as YouTube content creators along the way. So the gist of this is this a thing. Premieres are live chat opportunities. So you create a longer format video. And I'm going to spill the beans here. JC Calamity Jane has beautiful chickens. And if you know Kendi K loves her some chickens. Yes. And Calamity Jane has chickens. And she had a recent video about how she named those chickens. And that's all I'm going to say, because I want you to get over there and check out her channel. Look for the link in the chat so that you can connect to the channel and watch that recent video that came from Calamity Jane and how she named her chickens. Yes, a friend. And catch us for Coffee and Conversations this week. Y'all look for the thumbnail later today. Friends, so the premieres. So Calamity Jane, you've created a new long format video. Y'all push yourself, okay? Watch how long you have your videos once you edit them, right? And then keep, every time you make a new video, try to get it to 30 seconds more. And then say, okay, now I'm going to make it a minute longer. And I will give you a pro tip for how to make your videos a little bit longer, because the optimal time you want to reach for is at least 8 minutes to 10 minutes. That is what YouTube shares with us repeatedly. That is the optimal length for them to attach ads to the front of your long format videos, at the end of your long format videos and straight down the middle. They call those mid screens, right? They want to drop an ad in the middle of your video at an appropriate place, and that has improved greatly in these YouTube streets. So that's what you want. You want to be reaching towards 8 to 10 minutes. And so if your videos are already, your long format content is already 8 to 10 minutes long, perfect. If it is not, here's a couple of quick pro tips to get you there. Y'all, add an introduction. Take a 30 seconds and share who and what your channel is. It's called your elevator pitch. Tell us about your channel. If you're new to me, this is Kendi K all day, and I'm a new YouTube creator in these YouTube streets. I'm a new fully monetized creator in these YouTube streets. I thank you for choosing me to watch. Y'all, thank you. This video is devoted all to me turning 50 and my fully monetizing a channel in the last 6 months. See? That took about a minute, okay, or at least 45 seconds. And so add an introduction to the beginning of your long format content. Y'all, do an intro, do an outro. An intro, outro, y'all, it can just be a few pictures that show snippets of some of your recent videos. Y'all, we've got cell phones full of videos of ourselves. You might be taking a selfie of yourself. You might show us a little bit of your family if that's what your channel is about. Show us some key moments. Add a little music to it. Y'all, friends, and do an outro as well. Y'all, can you put a call to action? I have really, y'all, that is one pro tip that has really helped me, is to do a call to action, y'all. I even have a little music with it, and it's a call to action, and it says road to 5K, because we're already halfway through of that call to action. I am on, as a content creator, I am on the road to 5K. And that road to 5K had two facets to it. I wanted 5,000 watch hours because I knew I needed 4,000 watch hours to get me to and through full monetization. That's why I said the goal is 5,000 watch hours. Do y'all know we are well through 6,000 watch hours? In addition to being a fully monetized channel, it works. You've got to share the vision with your village. Share the vision with your village, your community of viewers, and hopefully with time and trust, they will hit the subscribe button. So if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. This is Kendi K all day. CTA, y'all, it's called a call to action. Ask the viewers to do something for you. Tell them to enlist their trust in you and continue to put out the best content that you can do. Yes. So do a call to action. And the other part of that call to action that I had, in addition to 5,000 watch hours, and we've done that. We did that, y'all. Y'all helped me to do that on this channel. And I'm sincerely appreciative. Thank you. And friends, the other part of that was 5,000 subscribers. Y'all, but do you know what we did in the last 30, 40 days, 30 to 45 days, y'all? We've added about 150 subscribers, and I'm super pleased at that as well. Yes, we've added about 150 subscribers. And thank you, friends. Thank you. This is a Kendi K all day. Yeah. Thank you. I would not be here without you. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for rocking and riding with us. There she is. There is Mary's life journey. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, everyone's chatting along, chatting it up. We're looking at Kendi K's September to remember. We're looking at the analytics of the data found in YouTube Studio, in the desktop edition of YouTube Studio. And so that we can mind the business that pays Kendi K. We want to see what things we should continue or what things we need to tiptoe away from. And then some things we're going to make a hard pivot. Yes. And I love that. YouTube is my playground because I get to try new things, right? When you've been on a job a long time, friends, you just go through the motions, right? You know your job, you know it well. They pay you because you know it well. But friends, I like YouTube because it's just totally new, right? I get to try new things. I get to try and to see if I can figure things out and learn new things. Yeah. And then if it is not working, if the data is showing it's not working, I can keep testing that thing out, or I can move away from it, tiptoe away, or make a hard pivot. And so we're looking at the data. I hope that by you helping me to look at my data closely, and I'm sharing with you what I'm thinking about my data, then that will help you to evaluate your data. If you need more than that, check out the ABCs of data analytics in these YouTube streets in YouTube studios. Look for the title ABC. Analytics Basics for Content Creators. It is an episode of Shop Talk. Check in the description box for the link to that. But Calamity Jane, she asked us, what is a premiere? It's your long format content, and there's a little button when you set it up in YouTube Studio. When you upload that video to YouTube to make it public, it will ask you, there's a little square underneath it. You need to check that square, and you need to set it up and schedule yourself a premiere. Schedule the premiere for a time when you know you'll be available to chat it up in the chat. So no, it's not a live stream, but it's a live chat opportunity. And the reason why you want to think about premieres for your long format content is because YouTube uses the initial traffic on your long format content. When it goes public, YouTube uses that as indicators for how wider they should send your new video out. Everybody do that. I'm just being silly, y'all. They use the early traffic on your channel. How many viewers came? How many people hit the like button? How many people dropped in the chat and said something? If you get a lot of traffic on your longer format videos, it will say, oh, look at this creator. Y'all, it's supercomputers. They don't know what you're talking about. But what they do know is they are looking at that traffic. They are looking at the engagement of that new long format video. And y'all, I love that I don't have to have my concealer under my dark eyes because I have had allergies for years. I love that. I can be in my pajamas if I want, right? I love all of those things. I love premieres, y'all. But I was not successful with it, but I knew I could not continue to go on without. So I was avoiding them because I had some premiere fails. So I'm going to do, thank you, Calamity Jane. You've given me a great idea. I'll do that as another upcoming episode, a full hour-long episode of Shop Talk dedicated to premieres and to show you what has happened since I started using premieres. That is one of my goals for October. Premieres. Yes, I want to do as many premieres as I can using my long format content. And that separate live streams is live video and live sound and chatting it up in the chat as well. So we're hearing from another content creator, and it's our friend Kyle Vlogs. I never even thought about doing premieres when I first came into these YouTube streets. One of my good friends that I've known for a long period of time got me into that stuff. And you didn't even realize it at first. Okay. Yeah. So if you thought about premieres, you saw it, you've read it, not quite sure what they are, don't worry. Kitty K will do maybe even 1 or 2 episodes about premieres because I want to also show you the data. I want to show you what a typical video would be for me that I make public, and then show you what it was like when I set a premiere up and put out a community post that we are having a premiere. A community post, y'all, think of it as a reminder system. Think of it as a way that even because I'm just a part-time content creator, it's even just a way to keep your regular viewers and your subscribers locked into your content, even if you don't have a live stream coming up that day or that week or a long format video. If you're still working on editing, let them know. Hey, y'all, I'm busy over here doing the final touches on a long format video, but I want y'all to be looking forward to it. I just wanted to say, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. Now, let's look at the data. Let's look at the data from Kendi K for the month of September. Y'all, these are the things that made it a September to remember. One of the things that if you go through my September videos that I uploaded during September, friends, I really made a point of using the call to action, asking folks to hit the bell to be notified. And look at how that has paid off for me. Look at that. 15.2% of my subscribers have set their notifications to all and hit that bell to be notified when I go live and when I upload a long format video. Yes, and they're also going to be notified when Kendi K posts a community post. You see how it all works well? Yes. Yes. And those notifications like this. When I think about this thumbnail, it's been up for several days. I put it up about Wednesday last week for this particular episode of Shop Talk, that this yellow, bright yellow. Why do you think I use bright yellow, friends? Because I want you to know that's Kendi K all day. And 10% of those folks set their notifications so that they would not miss this live stream. Again, that shows engagement on my channel. Are all 1,400 plus subscribers to Kendi K all day? If all of them would do that, we would have some kind of channel growth. But friends, this is pretty pleased with the data. According to YouTube, they said this is outstanding for a small and new content creator. So check your subscriber bell notifications and initiate a pro tip. Initiate a challenge, a personal challenge to yourself like I did. And what it means, y'all, is I have a little sticky note right here on top of my laptop next to my trackpad that says bell notifications to all. Remind my viewers to check and make sure their notifications for Kendi K all day are set to all. Yeah, so I did that. I did it consistently, and I'm going to keep doing it because I want that number to continue to increase. Y'all take a look. Listen to my voice because I want you to see this as large as possible. But listen to my voice, friends. The device type. How are viewers? I haven't had coffee yet, y'all. How are my viewers accessing a Kendi K all day? Is Kendi K accessible? Am I giving my viewers my content, my videos, and my long format content in the way that they would like to receive it? And according to my content, according to my data in YouTube Studio, 44% of my viewers are accessing YouTube using their computer. It surprised me because I knew that lots of my viewers, more than an average number, are accessing my videos and my live streams using their television. But actually more at this moment are accessing my content. Welcome in, Slim Jim Longfoot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Slim Jim says, Kendi K, I'm coming in. I'm coming in hot, Kendi K. But wait a minute, Kendi K. I got to let these ads run first. I appreciate you, Slim Jim Longfoot. Slim Jim, friends, I'm a baby goat over on Slim Jim Longfoot's channel. Friends, y'all check out the channel. Check out the channel. Kendi K is not just a subscriber to Slim Jim Longfoot. Kendi K hit subscribe and became a paid member of Slim Jim Longfoot, because y'all, Slim Jim Longfoot has been in these YouTube streets for a long time. Fully monetized content creator is in the building. Yes, yes, exactly. And friends, I'm told that 28.9%, which is not the average, 28.9% of my regular viewers, including my subscribers, regular viewers access my content using their mobile phone. Y'all, typically, if you are in the younger generations, you're going to see your numbers are your numbers, y'all. These are the numbers for Kendi K's channel. But I want you to compare these to the numbers on your channel. This should help you to better analyze your own data. You got to follow and do what your regular viewers, that means they have watched more than just one of your videos or attended more than just one of your live streams. They are regular viewers. And they may also be subscribers, but some may not be subscribers. So friends, I can see there clearly that I have good numbers of computer watchers and mobile phone users and TV watchers, but there's just a very small segment who watch from their tablets. And so what that means for me is that Kendi K is going to continue to do just what I'm doing. I'm going to stay the course on that one, friends. Kendi K is going to make sure that I do long format content that is in vertical mode using my phone. I don't have my phone here with me, and so we'll use my Carolina Herrera eyeglass case. Shout out to Carolina Herrera. This is the eyeglass case, I think, for these red glasses I have on right now. But friends, this is vertical. Okay, YouTube is really trying to compete with the other social medias in the world, and so they are really pushing out strategies, contests for creators to do more vertical live streams and vertical long format videos. So I've been trying both. Y'all, I was hesitant to do so because when folks put that long format content, if I record it vertically, an 8 or 10 minute video vertically, then it has those black bars on either side of it when a viewer puts it on the TV or on their computer. But y'all, if I don't, then I'm leaving out a significant portion. And y'all, YouTube gives us some bonus revenue opportunities if we create long format live streams in the vertical mode and long format videos vertically. And so you're going to see both. I got to stay the course because look at the data. The data says that my viewers watch from their cell phones, their computers, and also their even the TVs, and just a little bit from the tablets. And so, friends, this is vertical, up and down. And this is horizontal or landscape. This is called landscape. This is like the TV mode. So it's long across the whole TV. Left to right is landscape mode. It will cover all across the computer screen and all across the TV screen. Computer screen and TV screen, landscape mode, left to right, like you're laying in the bed. And this is vertical, up and down. All right. That's what we do, y'all, because I know what those are, but some folks don't. And so that's what we do, y'all. We talk shop, we learn, we collaborate, and we grow as content creators. Welcome in, Harjareen Annette. Y'all, if you got to find a village and you got to get connected to some folks that you trust. Welcome in, Harjareen Annette. Y'all, crisis averted, y'all. I don't know. I had gotten down into StreamYard, fooling around with StreamYard. And somehow or another, I had put an overlay on and I could not find, because I had we had awesome views yesterday during Coffee and Conversations, the interview with Mary's life journey. And it was Harjareen Annette, who was cool, calm, and collected, because y'all, Kendi K was over here sweating bullets, right? Trying to figure out, what did I do to this stream? And I didn't want to have to start it again, because I knew if I had to cut the stream, recreate it, and start it again, I knew that we were going to miss all of those viewers who are already in the chat, chatting it up. And it was a kind human, Harjareen Annette, who saved the day and said, Kendi K, get it together. Kendi K, try this. Kendi K, look here. And she was the voice of reason, because I was about this close to losing it. But Harjareen, thank you. I will never forget that genuine act of kindness. And I appreciate your continued support of this channel. Y'all, let's keep rolling. So here's another piece of data that is super helpful to me, is when your viewers are on YouTube. And this is the reason why Kendi K will be interviewing the JC, Calamity Jane, coming up on Tuesday this week. And I hope I haven't said the wrong day, but I do believe it's Tuesday evening this week. Is I used my data in YouTube Studio. If you are a small creator, this is some of the first data that will start to become available, y'all. Even to this day, when I go into YouTube Studio, I still have data points where it says it does not yet have enough data to share with me that data point about my channel. But this will be one of the earliest ones you'll be able to see, is when your viewers are on YouTube. So essentially, friends, the darker the purple, the more viewers, the more of your regular viewers, that are on your channel. Friends, Sadatra is joining us. Y'all, it is a happy Sadatra Latrell Day. Y'all, it is all over the YouTube streets. Y'all, I have already gotten over there to visit with Sadatra. She did some live streams. I think, did you do them all yesterday, Sadatra? Your own live streams, but that's what I watched. And I hope, I'm trying to think of Sadatra, because Kitty K is a woman of a particular age, Sadatra. And I'm telling you, I was watching you because today is a Sadatra Day all day long. Sadatra is being interviewed by The Source this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. Central time. And y'all, so check out Sadatra over at The Source. And it was Sadatra Latrell Day in the Wheel of Support. And so, y'all, we really want to give Sadatra's channel a big boost. So, y'all, what you put out into the YouTube streets is exactly what you're going to get back. And so I hope that you are supporting fellow content creators like Sadatra. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is Kendi K all day. Friends, I want to make sure that you can connect with me. And if you'd like to co-host this stream, check the community post. I have put the link there. You can join me on stage. We are winding up though, but just, hey, if you've never come up, if you've never gone live, then come on up and go live with me just to finish out this show. I'll give you a few minutes to talk about your channel. Hey there, Selling Cook George. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. New friends gathering all the time. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Yes. Friends are gathering. Sadatra is with us. Sailing Cook George. I love your sailing boat. Love that. Love that. Y'all, we're just taking, it was a September to remember for Kendi K. Kendi K received her first check as a fully monetized content creator. I also received my first brand deal in September. And friends, y'all, if you want to join me and if you want me to interview you about your channel for an hour, for 90 minutes, or a super interview, y'all, that's almost a 2-hour interview. If you've got the bandwidth, Kendi K can talk right along with you. Friends, please connect with me. And Claire the Missing Link also has a link if you'd rather just get the URL versus using the QR code there. Check that link in the chat at this moment so that you can connect with Kendi K. I'm going to go ahead and pin that to the top of this live stream. And y'all, how many folks are doing Blocktober? We've got a poll going for engagement, and because I want to know if you'd like for me to do a episode this week. We do 3 live streamed episodes each week for Shop Talk. This is our virtual Q&A for YouTube content creators of any size, 47%, about half of us are doing Blocktober. Kendi K is doing a Blocktober, and I've already dropped my day 5 of Blocktober content. And y'all, my goal for Blocktober is real simple. Let me share what my goal for Blocktober is. It is that I will put out fresh content for 31 days. There are 31 days in October, and so far so good, friends. And so if you haven't checked out my Blocktober day 5 content, y'all, you probably have, I don't know where you've been. You don't have your notification set to all, because y'all, you better set that bell to be notified. Kendi K's Blocktober day 5 content is already out. Yes. So 47% said no, for whatever reason they're not doing it. And somebody says they don't even know what Blocktober is, y'all. So I made Blocktober manageable for Kendi K, but I'll talk about it. I'll talk about that more here real soon, because I'm just a part-time content creator. I still work full-time. And so with that, that's what I said. I'm going to do fresh content for 31 days. It might be a live stream. It might be a long format video, and y'all might even have to be a short, but it will be new fresh content for 31 days. Not all three every day, but one of those things every day. So check that out. There's a model in the building. There's a model in the building, and I'm working right now with model Lori Ann, and she is going to be joining us in the month of October for Coffee and Conversations. Y'all, if you want an interview, I'm highly suggesting you don't delay, because the schedule is getting full, and we might be using a different format in November for Coffee and Conversations. So if you like the format, and if you think that's going to give your channel a boost, and I promise you, you're going to get a big boost for interviewing with me for Coffee and Conversations, mini boosts in many different ways. Y'all, we're looking at the data for Kendi K all day, because I hope it helps you to begin to analyze your data as a content creator. Y'all, Kendi K, in August, I had 12,000 views on my channel. In August, I had 12,000 views on my channel. In September, I had 12,200 views on my channel. Well, 12,156. They rounded it up to 12,000, 12.2 thousand views, 12,200 views on my channel. I'll take it. I'll take it. On my little old channel, friends, I will take it. That is phenomenal for such a small channel as my own. Yes, it is working. That's why I did 37 community posts. And they're only, how many days in September? 30. And I did 37 community posts. Y'all, that's an average of 1 point something community posts a day, just letting folks know I've got a live stream coming up. I've got a long format video loading. Friends, and now for October, I'm using my community posts to let folks know that please join us for the premiere. It's like giving them a personal invitation and a reminder. Friends, it's working. It's working. The channel is growing, y'all. This last quarter of the year is predicted to be a time when you can gain the largest number of viewers, and then it's up to you, based on your good content, to convert those viewers into subscribers. Yes, absolutely. Now let's quickly finish going through this good data. In August, y'all, you can see what content my viewers were watching. 63%, most of my viewers in August came from folks who were watching the newest content on my channel, my live streams, my long format videos. And in September, they watched even more of my long format videos and my live streams, because I did a record of 37 live streams. I did a record 37 live streams. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Trying to remember, but y'all know I'm a woman of particular ages, so don't quote me. Don't quote me. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. But friends, as you can see, my numbers have changed just a bit, and I'm still super pleased. You know what I'm pleased most with? What I'm most pleased with, friends, is the amount of content people are watching from my oldest content. And you know why? 31% in August, and my overlay is covering that up. 20% in September. That is my evergreen content. That assures me that my content, much of my content, is evergreen, and folks are still watching it. It's still relevant for them. They still need. So how I'm putting out content is still relevant, and it can be watched for years and years. And folks are, in fact, watching that older content. Over 6 months old. Yes. So I'm loving to see that. I'm loving to see that as well. Let's finish going. I'm going to skip through that one. Y'all, we had 39 members at the beginning of September. And friends, so we had 39 members that carried over from August. Y'all, our high point in September, we got up to a record 57 memberships to Kendi K's crew. I didn't quite have time to get the graphic here, the visual here, to go right beside it, but we got up to a record 57 members of Kendi K's crew. That is combined with those who paid for their membership and those who were gifted a membership. Our record high to date was 57 memberships to Kendi K's crew. Y'all, the next crew prize will occur on October the 18th during Kendi K's 50th birthday bash. Yes, 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 yes. Friends, so if you look, most of my viewers are new to my channel, and y'all, I had the goal that I want to increase, and this isn't just a 1 month goal, but I do want to gradually begin to increase my number of regular returning viewers, y'all, because your regular returning viewers also includes your subscribers. But it's just a larger base, and that is a metric that YouTube often uses. Not just your subscribers. That's just a number, and it's a number needed for you to meet the monetization requirements. But you really want to also focus on your regular viewers, who include your subscribers and all of those who may not subscribe but often watch your content, right? They're not just a one and done. Friends, so most of my viewers are new to my channel, and so I work real hard using calls to action, make sure I'm delivering the best content that I can deliver to these new subscribers so that they become regular viewers and then subscribers. So friends, I'm steadily working on that thing. We did have 1,200 watch hours. Super pleased for the month of September. 1,000 watch hours. Did y'all hear that? Kendi K had 1,200 minutes of watch hours in the month of September. 1.2 thousand watch hours in September. You know why? I only made one short during the month of September. Did y'all hear me? I only made one short during the month of September. Kendi K is just minding the business that pays me. Yes, I want to thank you all for joining me for this episode of Shop Talk. This is an hour of power. We're a little bit over. Let's see what our good friend, thank you, Mona Lori Ann. Thank you. Friends are asking folks to drop their channel links. Y'all, everyone can drop their channel link. I'm going to drop mine. So y'all put the same two small words, put them together just like I did, and your channel link will go straight in there for us so that friends can check you out. And that's as far as we go on this channel. That's as far as we go, because then they're going to come over, they're going to check your channel out, see if they can vibe with your content, and then they already know what to do. But we don't go using those S words. We don't do, we're too grown over here for that. We don't do that over here at all. And my moderators will absolutely delete you if there's any indication for that, because y'all, those things are actually prohibited by YouTube. When you go too far with that, everything in moderation is what I like to say. Hey there, Crazy Kid. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. I love to see that. I think that was Lori Ann. I wanted to go back. It looks like she wanted to share something here. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Kyle says, yeah, check out their content. And if you like their content, you know what to do. That's what I say too, Kyle. I'm in full agreement with you on that. Welcome in, friends. This is the hour of power, and this hour has come to an end. I was just trying to go up. I thought I saw. Oh, we had a question from our new friend joining us today. Let me scroll up and make sure I get that on there. I saw you in my peripheral in the chat. The Selling Cook George says, have a video with a great amount of views on it, been pushed out for 2 months. If I add an end screen to related content, will it upset the algorithm? No. By adding an end screen, the end screen, y'all, is where you can have it show and highlight one of your recent videos or old videos. In fact, any video you want it to add. Or you can add a playlist. I recommend, George, you have it point to a recent video and also a playlist. You can put both of those, and make sure you put the subscribe button on there as well. There's often different little templates for you to use. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, check for end screens. I have an episode of Shop Talk about it. We take you through step by step. To view all the previous episodes of Shop Talk, look in the description box of this video. No, it will not upset the algorithm. What it will do is ensure that the viewers who watch that video you're talking about, it will make sure that they continue to watch your content. It's going to take them right over to your content, and it'll start counting down. It'll go 4, 3, 2, 1, and bam, they're right back into another one of your videos. That's a pro tip for you to do that. If you have any questions, drop them now. Y'all, thank you for joining me. And y'all, I am going to be over supporting Sedatra. Now, Sedatra, did I miss? Oh, y'all, Sedatra's interview with the source was yesterday. My apologies. I'm all confused. Harjarina Net, friend. Y'all, we've got money. We've got money. Thank you, Harjarina Net. Y'all, I want you to do me a favor. It's got nothing to do with YouTube. Y'all, I want you to support our sister friend, Harjarine Annette, because tomorrow is her birthday. So do me a favor, pop over there, do birthday wishes, birthday love. Y'all, let's just show this wonderful human called Harjarine Annette. I met Harjarine Annette. She was doing a hula hoop challenge. She was doing a weighted hula hoop challenge, and I've been rocking and riding with her ever since. She's a great supporter on this channel, i.e. 10 gifted memberships. She holds the record for the largest number of gifted memberships to Kendi K's crew. We've got memberships. Thank you, Harjarine Annette, and I can't wait till tomorrow to celebrate your birthday. Thank you, Harjarine Annette. You are, in fact, a super cool human to know. It's Andy Mon TV. Y'all, Andy Mon TV was here at my After Dark, first person in my chat in the After Dark. I want to thank you, Andy Mon TV. Cool person that you are as well. Friends, we're coming down from this place because, I'm trying to move these to an hour of power. Yes. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Oh, I guess I need to see who got gifted. Let me share. Let's share who got gifted, and then we'll come down from this place. I have to go to the other side to see who got gifted. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is Kendi K all day. Y'all, thank you for the hearts. Those hearts are for Harjarine Annette for gifting 10 members, 10 lucky humans, memberships to Kendi K's crew. Tiff's Take, you've been gifted. So you get a special invitation to Kendi K's birthday bash. Mark the date, 10/18. A brother of a certain age. You've been gifted. Mike and Venus, they were with me for the After Dark series last night. Fabi and the family has been gifted. McLarge Meals has been gifted. Stash Cash has been gifted. A membership to Kendi K's crew. Matthew Fields gifted. JB gifted. And Real Life Simulations, you've been gifted. Welcome to Kendi K's crew, where we let the good times roll. Yes, y'all join me on October the 18th, Kendi K's birthday bash and crew member prize wheel. Y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with me in these YouTube streets. Y'all, be good, be blessed, and bless others. Goodbye for now.